The global market desperately needs an ecological perspective as a key component in all business models. The incredible Antarctic token has traditional sectors, and its business model employs blockchain, smart contracts, and cryptocurrencies as revolutionary technologies. They are motivated by the need to protect the environment and promote the growth of eco-friendly activities. So let's dive into the video to know everything about this token and how it can benefit the environment of Antarctica. Here we go! The Global AAL project was announced in 2022 to accelerate the development of sustainable activities and programs by using cryptocurrencies and blockchain. The list of programs comprises the development of renewable energy, environmental protection, carbon-neutral device adoption, support and financing for eco-sustainable pre-startups, etc. The AAL Global Project supporters are adamant that society needs to be better informed and sensitized about how the world is changing and how consumption habits and lifestyles need to change accordingly. What are the projects by Antarctic tokens that help in protecting the environment? It has research projects to save Antarctica, promote citizenship of AAL member countries, green pre-startup advice and funding, research and development of Antarctic housing systems, etc. With that, they also developed organizations for the environment. They established the Antarctic Foundation. The Antarctic Foundation was established to carry out the following environmental, energy, and social objectives and programs. The first is to promote the protection of the Antarctic environment and scientific research. It also expands the teaching of Antarctic history, geography, and the Antarctic ecosystem. Used to promote sustainable ecotourism and to investigate the possibility of controlled colonization of the glaciated continent. Also promotes research into new environmentally friendly building materials and engineering techniques for use in extreme climates. Support and mentor promising entrepreneurial initiatives on a small scale, guiding them step by step from the initial idea, pre-startup, to the final project, launching the startup to the market. Also, use the Antarctic token as a global exchange medium. Expands the study and research of decentralized economies, while promoting research and funding of techniques, inventions, and studies for improving global daily life. Also, solves the development of blockchain technology for use in everyday life and problem-solving in public administration, information exchange, payments, and procurement of goods. The Antarctic Lands Organization. The Antarctic Lands Organization brings together the principalities and territories included in the United Nations Antarctic Lands Claim in 2007. The Antarctic Lands Organization exists to assist and represent the Antarctic Principalities, Canisteo, King, New Malta, Thurston, and West Antarctic Principalities, which is located on Alejandro Island in the Antarctic Peninsula. AALO members are politically and militarily neutral. AALO is also in charge of environmental protection in Antarctica. Antarctica is the planet's southernmost continent, consisting of the lands and seas surrounding the South Pole. On the bicentennial of Antarctica's discovery in 2021, the Antarctic Lands Organization was formed to promote the participating countries' foreign and environmental policies on a global scale. The Antarctic Lands Organization is a UN Unrepresented Nations member. The AALO will promote Antarctica, which will have the characteristics of a decentralized cryptocurrency. The AALO issues NFTs. To raise funds to achieve the objectives of the Antarctic Foundation, the AALO will issue the first series of NFTs, non-fungible tokens, symbolized in a numismatic series of stamps and coins related to Antarctica and the Antarctic Principalities. This will enable investors to have coins and stamps of the Principality at their disposal digitally and on the market via the appropriate platforms, OpenSea, Rarible, etc. The numismatic series and coins-related NFTs will be sold in a major international market with limited circulation. NFTs will also be available for pre-order at a discounted rate by joining an exclusive whitelist. The preservation of the Antarctic continent's environment and animals, the history of the Principality, and the Antarctic Foundation's programs and projects will be among the NFT's themes. Antarctica is the coldest place on the planet. Antarctic housing system research and development, making habitable architecture a major challenge. Extreme temperatures, in fact, play a significant role in the accommodation units of the bases where international scientists leave. As a result, creating habitable clusters and units necessitates a massive technological and organizational effort. The Antarctic Land Organization promotes architectural and engineering studies in extreme climates to promote sustainable human living conditions in Antarctica. Though Antarctica has the lowest average humidity on the planet, it rarely rains. Unstable winds with an average wind speed of about 100 kilometers per hour, temperatures ranging from -10 to -80 degrees Celsius, and little sunlight during the long winter. Architects and engineers must therefore consider these factors when designing and constructing housing structures. What is the Antarctic Token's business model? Our business model uses blockchain and cryptocurrencies to promote the growth of sustainable green activities and environmental protection. Blockchain and cryptocurrencies are gaining popularity, and while they may appear less energy efficient at times, they are revolutionary technologies. According to the ALO Global Project, these new technologies offer a promising alternative to traditional tools for raising awareness and financing initiatives that can yield positive and long-term results. Diversifying the goals and plans will also be critical to the project's success, allowing the team to capitalize on the numerous opportunities presented by the various environmentally related markets. We believe the Antarctic Grand will become more well-known in the field of environmentally sustainable initiatives. In this new green era, there is enormous potential in the global market for environmentally sound and sustainable projects. This is the context in which ALO wishes to assist pre-startups and entrepreneurial initiatives with compelling and viable innovations via a partnership, participation, and funding mechanism. Many projects, studies, and inventions never make it from the business idea phase to presentation and structuring as a startup. Yet, that is precisely why the Foundation wishes to address this issue. The project ideas of the Antarctic Token will include interests like waste handling for recycling, water resource management, clean energy generation, energy efficiency, ecological agriculture, conceptualization, design, and study of new materials for construction in extreme climates, environmental conservation and maintenance, and projects aimed at reducing environmental impact. Moreover, you can take advantage of the next airdrop issuance to acquire a percentage of AAL. So AAL is a global project of the Antarctic Lands Organization that aims to support and develop green activities and environmental protection through cryptocurrencies and blockchain. The AAL token will be distributed in stages like pre-sales, sales round 1, and sales round 2. Pre-sales are reserved for institutional private investors. 1 AAL at $0.05, minimum $5,000. Airdrop. Free allotment of 1% of the initial offering as a reward. Sales round 1 is reserved for the general public. 1 AAL at $0.07, 30% off. Sales round 2 is reserved for the general public. 1 AAL at $0.085, 15% off. What are the features of the Antarctic Token? The ALO has chosen to use blockchain technology to secure a modern, decentralized, transparent, open, global currency that is resistant to censorship and manipulation by centralized financial institutions, and is non-inflationary. Although the Antarctic Lands Organization, which represents the Antarctic Principalities and Territories in the 2007 Antarctic Land Claim to the United Nations, promotes the Antarctic Token, it is intended to be a decentralized cryptocurrency. The Antarctic Token symbol is AAL. Antarctic is a BEP20 token operating on the Binance Smart Chain, BSC. We chose the Binance Smart Chain because it has many of the desirable features of the Ethereum network: global usage, open source, transparency, transaction security, while also offering significant advantages in terms of transaction costs and scalability, fast and cheap transactions. Let's talk about the aspects of technology. It has a total available supply of 250 million AAL, and its token unit is 18 digits after the decimal point. 1 AAL is equal to 0.1 USDT at the start. payments in fiat currency will be possible for amounts greater than 5,000 USD, US dollars, euros. Those interested should send an email to info@antarcticlins.org. The lack of inflationary mechanisms combined with burning mechanisms will ensure the token's price stability, with the unit value tending to increase in the medium-long term. The distribution of the AAL token will take place in stages. First, in the design and development of the Binance Smart Chain token. Then, the duration of the airdrop, 1 month. Finally, their Amazon Botany Lab is something not to leave behind. They also launched the experimental Amazon Botany Lab project in April 2022, intending to establish an on-site laboratory to investigate the properties of medicinal plants from the Amazon. The Amazon Botany Lab project is focused on the goal of social utility and well-being. The project was funded during the pre-startup phase, which included research and problem-solving. The second phase, which will coincide with the commercialization of the Antarctic token, will involve locating and acquiring a natural reserve of 2,000 to 3,000 hectares of virgin forest in the Amazon to develop the project independently of governments. This phase is expected to cost between $200,000 and $300,000. The third phase will be financing the business plan. The project will be developed in situ in the fourth phase, with the construction of the laboratory and campus. Finally, the fifth phase will be devoted to developing agreements with researchers and/or universities and the project's commercialization. Our participatory financing system's primary goal is to make it circular. This means that for each partnership in which the Antarctic Foundation participates, the benefits generated by the launch of a product, service, patent registration, or license will be added to the Antarctic Foundation's reserve and applied to future projects. Let us know your views in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe for more.